but they're playing so well as of late. Really excited to see what the Warriors are able to do here in this match.
Worland going from left to right on your radio dial. Star Valley going from right to left. I think the last time I ever saw a team with long sleeve shirts playing soccer. Star Valley doing that today, and they have the ball going forward. England with it. His pass taken away by Gavin Wyrick, trying to get it to Carmona, but Robinson is able to come up with it. Out of Dylan Brogue. Trevino with it, loses it. Jacob Lamb trying to get it ahead to Schaefer. It's bumped into, clear out by the Star Valley defense.
Yeah, I do. All right, sir. Thank you.
No score between Worland and Star Valley. First minute, his first half. Trevino with it, trying to pass it over on that front end. It's it to Abrams. Squeezes out towards that right corner to tag Graham, and kick back out by the Warrior defense. Getting a foot on was Kyle Lamb. Graves moving things over a bit. Trevino with it. His kick knocked away and just saved. Not Braden Page is closing in was Riley Abrams.
Yeah, Page sticking his hands out, his flat palms there to knock that ball down to the turf, but not able to bring it in. And here his kick goes high in the direction of George Carmona. Carmona with the ball now. Going to work forward, up around Abraham.
Going to back it up. Give it to Gavin Wyrick. Out of Connor Warner. Left side to Kyle Lamb. Matt Lopez now with it. It's two defenders surrounding him. Tries to pass it over and knocked away by Tag Graham. Picked up by Kyle Lamb. Trevino with it, and then clear out by the Star Valley defense. And there with it is Abrams. Trailing it is Connor Warner, and it's kicked out of bounds.
And Warner there using the speed to close in there. Really just a couple steps behind the whole time though. He's able to head this throw in right out of bounds. So comes into the field of play off the head of Connor Warner, goes right back out.
Throw in by the Star Valley defense. It grazes the head. Lost him back. As it goes out moving forward. And yeah, right corner kick for Star Valley as Nathan England will do the honors.
Yeah, over the head of Beck, and then also hit Kiana Campbell in the chest. And corner kick coming here momentarily up into the air now.
It goes off of Gavin Wyrick, and picking it up is Lopez. And play will stop. I don't know, play's going to continue. I saw the flag go up. And we're still rolling. His little header right now. Inside the 18 by Aaron Abrams. Backed up. Towards the right side. Robert Smith with it. Top of the 18 to Fernando Trevino. Out of England. Star Valley still trying to do something offensively. Now a little header by Gavin Wyrick. A header in the midfield stripe by Dylan Brogue. Lamb was waiting to do a free kick. He was looking to do it real quick. Putting his hands up saying, come on, you can't mess with the ball like that.
Yeah, Star Valley player running by it, kicking that ball backwards as he went. And now Kyle Lamb going to take this kick. Be played off the chest by Cole Critchfield.
With it right now is Peyton Dunn on the back end for Star Valley. No score between Worland and Star Valley. A couple minutes going into this first half. The top of the scoreboard. The Devon Energy broadcast booth. Trevino with it. Goes down in the play. A pushing foul will be called on the Warriors.
Yeah, Jacob Schaefer coming in there late and sending Trevino to the field. Free kick coming up here. England taking that one. It'll be off the shin of Jacob Lamb. Now Connor Warner getting that up ahead as it goes to Dylan Brogue. Now Brogue's little header.
Jacob, Schaefer, does that make sense? Don't leave him hanging or else we lose the ball.
Yeah, a little header right there. Now a free kick for the Warriors on their back end. Right off the foot of Peyton Dunn. Goes off of Campbell. Back to Dunn. He got a foot on it. So did Warner. They're going to say Warner touched it last. Robinson throws it out, and fanning on the attempted kick was Campbell, and kicking it out of bounds, Peyton Dunn.
Robinson up here will be doing the throw-in.
Near the top of the 18 to Nathan England, and his kick. A little bit of traffic right there brought in. And saved by Braden Page.
England playing it off the chest and then getting a foot on it, trying to send it towards the goal, and he does. Page able to save it. Long kick from Page here. Lamb has it momentarily in midfield. Now England over to Dunn. Dunn misses it for a second, trying to keep it in bounds and able to keep the ball in play.
Moving things around right now is Robert Smith. Has it right in front of him as Gavin Wire trying to juke him, and no, broken up by George Carmona. That's in the front now. He's going to slow things down a bit. Jacob Lamb. Lamb looking to get it ahead to Lopez. Lopez trying to catch up to it, but hustling to get in there. Bring it in as Ammon needs to save. His first of the day. High, long kick by Hack. Goes off the head of Nathan Wyrick and also of Aaron Abrams. Campbell to Carmona. Robinson. We'll swing it out to Robert Smith. Try to pass it over to Nathan England, and out of his reach will be a throw-in for the Warriors. Before that happens, though, a substitution, Andrew Lamb.
Yeah, I think we spotted George Carmona there. Carmona headed the sideline. Keanu Campbell's throwing over in the direction of Andrew Lamb. And Critchfield able to clear that out for Star Valley. Now Wyrick with it over to Lamb. Lamb battling there with England. And they're going to call a foul on England. England with his hands up. And Andrew Lamb will take this free kick off that penalty and kicks it right down to Critchfield. Critchfield trying to clear that out, and it's going to stay down on that side of the field and just be out on the right sideline. So over there is Brad Lopez taking the throw-in.
Intended for Lopez right there, but just too many defenders there for Star Valley to prevent that from him getting the ball inside the 18.
And his throw-in off the head of a Star Valley defender out of bounds. So it will be a corner kick here, and that will be coming from Jacob Schaefer.
Schaefer will do a left corner kick. Coming into this game, 5 goals on the year. The drive kick goes off a Star Valley player, off the chest, I believe, of Kelton Robinson. Clear out takes place. Keanu Campbell, Kyle Lamb. Swung back over. And Star Valley defense, now their offense, across that midfield stripe to Riley Abrams. His pass taken away by Kyle Lambs. Able to get it to Jacob Lamb. Lamb looking to get it ahead to Lopez, and the ball pretty much dies. Getting a foot on it, Cole Critchfield, and long clear out by Tad Graham.
And that'll go out of bounds. That clear out will Kyle Lamb can throw it in for the Warriors on that far sideline. He has it up and over to Lopez. Lopez taking it back towards the center of the field, but England there from Star Valley and able to clear this out. Keanu Campbell with it now, trying to get it up ahead to Lamb and Robinson. Long clear out in the direction of the goal. Braden Page going to let it bounce once and then go up and get that. As Riley Abrams closing in, like maybe going for a header. And Page just vertical, able to get a little bit higher and get his hands up there, catches that ball.
Looking to get that, bring it down. Easily could have bounced over his head. This clear out goes over the head of Andrew Lamb. Done in the front end. It's passed over to him from the back end. From Nathan England. The pass over to Kyle Lamb. And Kyle Lamb's pass goes straight back to Dylan Brogue. Brogue's pass picked off by Lamb. Jacob Lamb, that is. Swinging it out to Brad Lopez towards that left side. A little pushing and shoving going on. And him and Fernando Trevino, and triples out of bounds going forward on the left side.
A substitution here coming in for the Star Valley Braves for the first time. David Olson. He will be replacing Robert Smith. There's going to be a goal kick here for Braves.
Kicking it for Star Valley. Going to be Fernando Trevino, a header by Beck right off the bat. Over to Jacob Lamb in the front end. Lamb now over to Warner. Warner loses it, taken away by Aaron Abrams. He's in the back end now in the front end. They're going to pass it over to Riley Abrams. Back to Aaron Abrams. This pass taken away by Connor Warner. Warner looking to pass it to Gavin Wyrick, maybe to Andrew Lamb, but David Olson is in there. Take it away. Pass back over towards the right corner and kicked out of bounds by Kyle Lamb.
Yeah, Trevino clears that up ahead. Kyle Lamb just kicking it out of bounds. It would be a throw-in for Star Valley. Played off the chest of Aaron Abrams. Out of bounds. Goal kick upcoming for the Worland Warriors.
From the left side. Worland nothing, Star Valley nothing. Just over 10 minutes have gone by in this first half. Taco John's scoreboard from the Devon Energy broadcast booth. Long clear out by Braden Page and getting a foot on it. Trying to kick it out of bounds is Cole Critchfield, and does.
The substitution here for the Warriors is Brian Castro coming into the game for the first time. Connor Warner coming off for a little break. Kyle Lamb on the far sideline, ready to throw this ball in, and does, in the direction of Brad Lopez. Critchfield now going to clear this back up towards midfield. Castro with the ball momentarily, now done with it, drops it back to Olson. Does done, and now Olson going to drop it back even farther here. Star Valley really just taking the time to set things up.
Robinson trying to get it inside the front end. This pass. Campbell with it, trying to get it to Andrew. Take it away. Right to Robinson. He's trying to control it or pass it over. Going down. Brian Castro.
Okay, Castro tripped up a little bit there. And that's going to result in a free kick.
Gavin Wyrick get the free kick to the back end. Warriors 10 yards away from the midfield stripe. It is more like a pass than a kick as Riley Abrams takes it away. Gavin Wyrick was able to get to it. Now Beck tries to do a long clear out that's taken away by Tad Graham. Across the midfield stripe to Fernando Trevino. Right side to Riley Abrams. Trying to get it inside the team.
And sliding there is Austin Beck.
Tad Graham, and Beck was able to take away another great clear out by Austin Beck. Nobody's there to try and get to it. Warriors. So it goes out of bounds anyway.
Riley!
Yeah, Schaefer, the closest Warrior there. And he was even a good, probably 5 yards behind Critchfield. And Critchfield is nowhere near the ball. Coming back into the game is Robert Smith. And shutting down for a little bit will be Riley Abrams.
No score between Worland and Star Valley. Just over 12 minutes have gone by in this first half. The Taco John's scoreboard from Devon Energy broadcast booth. All thrown in. It goes off at Trevino. Back into David Olson. Beck comes up with another long clear out. Just keep it back on the defender. I mean, just did a phenomenal job making sure the ball gets back the other way. Couple headers, one by Schaefer, one by Jacob Lamb. Castro trying to come up with it. Instead, Nathan England trying to bring it back out up front. It goes off of Kyle Lamb out of bounds.
Yeah, header by Kyle Lamb. Sending that ball out of bounds, not the throw in. Beck sliding again, trying to get this ball away, not able to. Shot on goal from Star Valley, right across the face. Goal out of bounds. Two more substitutions coming back in as George Carmona back into the game. Brad Lopez and Mason Werbelow into the game for the first time, replacing Andrew Lamb.
Goal kick right here from Braden Page, right side. And he's going to do a clear out here. Not going to try to pass it over to anyone. Actually, he was trying to get it ahead to Mason Werbelow, out of his reach. Clear out though from Kelton Robinson. That is. Header by David Olson. Coming up with it is Gavin Wyrick. Going to get to Schaefer. He lost it. Still in that back end. Critchfield trying to move it around. Go back and forth now. Whistle is blown. Foul will be called on Trevino. Some pushing.
Yeah, Trevino being a little physical with Mason Werbelow there. Gavin Wyrick would be the one to take this kick, because looks back at Nathan Wyrick, and older brother Nathan motions at him to go for it, so here's Gavin Wyrick on the free kick. And that'll be off the head. Now foot of 2 Star Valley defenders. Olsen will lift the ball at about midfield. Casper trying to get that away from Olsen.
Right in the middle of that circle, midfield stripe as they look to move things around. Trevino looking to get it ahead. Campbell gets a foot on it, trying to back it up. So it goes off of Robert Smith. Smith with it. Left side, Gavin Wyrick. Right in front of him, so he passes it over to Aaron Abrams, trying to get it inside the 18, but Campbell says no, tries to do a little bit of a clear out. Picked up by Kelton Robinson, though. Now Dylan Brogue with it.
Organized now. Let's go.
Aaron Abrams, and still a lot of pushing and shoving going on. Jacob Lamb now with it on the back end. He received it from George Carmona. Back to Jacob Schaefer. He passed it over another whistle blown, and the official's going to say more pushing off going on this time. Be a foul on the Warriors.
Get one for me right here.
Trevino lining up to take this
Get to it. Let's go.
free kick. Just beyond the midfield line for Star Valley. And sending this one up. Nathan Wyrick able to get a header on it, and then Austin Beck goes up and gets a piece of the ball, but also a Star Valley player. It looks like they collided with their heads in midair going up after that ball. Not able to make out who that Star Valley player is yet. He's back up to his feet, and both of them just kind of trying to shake that one off.
Peyton Dunn.
And they're calling over some subs to replace him.
As Jason Hutchinson into the contest for first time for Star Valley. Junior forward wearing number 15. Seth Kasier, senior defender wearing number 3. Comes up for the first time.
Good, bro.
England with it on the front end for the Braves. We give it to Kasier. Trevino. Broken up by Mason Warblow, and Jacob Lamb goes down on the play, upset that foul wasn't called, and a long clear out. Lead by Wyrick right there. Was out of bounds. Nathan Wyrick.
Yeah, Nathan Wyrick clearing this ball out up towards midfield. Hutchinson going to throw it in for Star Valley.
Right side, it's Robert Smith. Passing it over to Nathan England. England passing it over. Swinging out to David Olsen, another clear out. Warriors. A lot of back and forth right now between the teams. We see a rhythm so far. We saw the girls' game.
No team really getting anything going so far for them. Kyle Lamb taking that ball away over to Jacob Lamb, and now Jacob Lamb losing that ball to Aaron Abrams, and Kyle Lamb trying to get it back, battling with Hutchinson for that ball now.
And getting a foot on it inside the 18 and pressing it right towards the goal. Aaron Abrams. Wasn't a real hard kick, but either way, great pitch that we could have to say. Long kick out by Page. Bounces over Warblow. Except Kasier with it to back up. Over to Nathan England. England trying to pass it over all the way towards the right corner. Jason Hutchinson, and goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Kyle Lamb able to get a foot on that and force that out of bounds. As we said, that back line from the Warriors playing so good recently. This throw in just under the foot of Austin Beck, now off of Nathan Wyrick. Kyle Lamb trying to get it out of their back off towards the sideline to avoid it being
behind one of the grandstands. His presence now. Ball thrown in. Smith gets near the top of the 18. Kelton Robinson is. Oh, his kick was blocked, but somehow Hutchinson was able to get a foot on it. His kick on goal raised to the right post and went wide.
Here we go.
Yeah, going off the post there, some substitutions for Worland coming in as Keller Rogers into the game for the first time, replacing Mason Werbelow. For Star Valley, Riley Abrams replacing Aaron Abrams.
Goal kick right here for Braden Page at the midway point of this first half. No score between Worland and Star Valley on the Taco John scoreboard from the Devon Energy broadcast booth. This is the girls' game right there today. Star Valley Lady Braves beat Worland by a score of 3-2 in overtime. Campbell kicks it out on the attempted clear out. Throw-in will take place for Kelton Robinson. To Fernando Trevino. Trevino's battle. Pass over to Robert Smith, taking it with him. Warrior defense, Schaefer with it.
Good, Fernando. Good touch.
To Castro, but moves it. Right. It's picked up by Kelton Robinson.
Black, let's go.
So on that front end, Star Valley, Robert Smith battling with Jacob Lamb, and a whistle is blown. And here's a foul to be called.
Yeah, Smith and Lamb battling there. Smith actually went down, but they're going to say he did a little bit more than Lamb did. Now Kyle Lamb on that free kick up ahead in the direction of Keller Rogers, played off a header by Robinson. Now Carmona trying to clear that up after Critchfield got a little piece of it, not able to, and that ball is going to go out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for the Warriors. Jacob Schaefer heading over to take that. Brad Lopez and Connor Warner back into the contest for the Warriors, replacing Gavin Wyrick and George Carmona.
Right corner kick, Jacob Schaefer of Worland. Trying to break through the first goal of the game. Goes off the right foot of Critchfield as he passes it over to David Olson. Then is Kyle Lamb. Connor Warner. Looking to get it back ahead. Keller Rogers, and it just skip out.
And England here playing fast off the throw and getting it to Kazier.
Come on, let's go, Black. Let's go.
Kicked out of bounds on the right field. Kazier. Quick throw in by Campbell. Looking to track it down was Kelton Robinson. Went out of bounds. You can see last touch by Keller Rogers. Another goal kick. Start out.
Victor, good work.
Hey, Keller. Keller, you got to jam
Hammond will get it out.
Step two.
Doesn't matter.
Braves as it goes off the head. Fernando Trevino. On that back end is Robert Smith. Warner with it to Lamb. Over to Castro, trying to make the move. Getting around Nathan England, but going to back up and stay in the corner. Warner to Campbell. Campbell just saves it from going out of bounds. Looking to get it to Rogers. Critchfield is able to come up with it. Now over to Schaefer. Still swinging back and forth. Over to Castro. Clear out by Cole Critchfield. Warner gets a couple of years. Robert Smith. Nathan Wyrick. Making sure that Riley Abrams does not get inside that 18. He's going to pass it over. Jacob Lamb now with it now. Trying to get it to Lopez. Lopez tracks it down. He is, whoa, pushing going on, and going down to the plate was Dylan Rowe. And Lopez lost control of the balls. It went out of bounds going forward on the left. They're going to say last touch by Dylan Brogue, and it'll be a left corner kick for the Warriors, and Schaefer will be at it again.
Yeah, Schaefer lining up for this corner kick.
Here it comes. And drive kick, and
Off the head of Keller Rogers, but not able to redirect it in the direction of the goal. It's just going to go sideline to sideline, out of bounds.
more substitutions right now for Star Valley as Peyton Dunn comes back in the contest for the Braves, along with Aaron Abrams and Tyler Lynch in the contest for the first time. Lynch is the junior midfielder wearing number 7. Third back out, Lamb with it at the midfield stripe. Move things around, looking to get it to Lopez. Lopez got his feet tangled up. A Star Valley player who went down again, that being Dylan
How to
Grubb.
push up, Tid. Tid.
Clear out by Star Valley.
Let's go, Bill. Come on, let's play their half.
Goes off
Let's go.
One player. Braves front end.
Win it,
All
Wyatt.
thrown in.
Here we go.
Right side.
Let's go.
Getting a foot on it. Back as he kicks it out. 15 minutes to go in this first half. No score between Worland and Star Valley. Tom was on scoreboard from the Pivot Energy broadcast booth. Earlier game, Star Valley, Lady Braves beat Worland by a score of 3-2 in overtime. High kick out inside the 18, and it's going to go out of bounds. Well, we haven't opened the action. We'll take this time out. AM 1340 KWOR in Worland. You're listening to Worland Warrior. High school soccer. Back in a few minutes. Sorry, I've been yawning a lot.
Packers just grabbed the Brett Hundley.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Hustle, Jimmy. Good run, Jacob.
Oh.
Go wide. DC. Let's go. Come on. Good run, Jimmy.
Good job, Jacob Lamb.
Good work, Kevin. Come on, keep Jimmy. All right. Back in the frame now, bud. Good. Where'd you waste it? Keep moving the ball. One more. Good. Settle that, Pete.
Yeah.
Where's his drop? Where's his drop? Come on, guys. Cover. Let's go.
One more.
TC, that ball's coming down here. You need to be on this side to help them. One.
Backside, Brad.
Oh.
Nice job, Jacob Lamb. Good job, Kyle. Way to move the ball from one side to the other.
Okay, last one.
In the ball. Get in the ball.
Oh. Where's the... I guess that was... Oh, man, he's down. Kick it out towards the goal. Blocked. Moved down. Hey, Ray Warriors with it back, and Campbell. We get to Gavin and Wyrick in the back over to Campbell. Jacob Schaefer. Schaefer looking to set it up for Lopez. But, whoa! Castro's able to come up with it instead now. Over to Wyrick, a header by Lopez, and it's caught! Oh my! Wow.
Good job, Wyrick. Good job,
That was
Brad.
Gavin Wyrick just crossing that back over, setting it up for his teammate Brad Lopez, able to get a head on that ball and get it redirected back towards the goal. Great play by the goalkeeper here for Star Valley.
Wow. That was just incredible save right there. killed Emma. Couple substitutions back into the game. Nathan England, Star Valley. Looking back at us. Mr. Glad we're doing the game. So let's see that happen very often. Nathan Wyrick kicking out of bounds right in front of the Worland bench. Throw in goes to Robert Smith. Taken away for a second by Castronelli. Finally gets it. Just continues to work. He's got got 3 defenders in front of him. Going to try and set it up for Jacob Schaefer. He's got to beat it on inside the 18. It's kicked.
Castro setting up Schaefer there with the ball up ahead, and Schaefer does all the rest from there, just making it work. Actually making the defender crazy trying to get him, and then sneaking that back. He was driving to the left side of the field and able to put it into the right corner of the goal. That bottom right corner of the goal is where Schaefer puts the ball. Warriors up 1-0 with just around 9 minutes left in this first half of play.
That goal coming in the 31st minute. The Warriors break through. Both teams have been trying to do in this game, and the Warriors, well, they were able to do it first. Riley Abrams trying to pass it over towards the right corner. Ahead to Fernando Trevino. Out of his reach. Give me a throw in. Tag ground. They're going to say last touch by the Warriors is that throw in goes over the head of Beck. Nathan Wyrick. So it goes out moving forward. Be a goal kick for Worland.
Yeah, Braden Page back there getting the soccer ball. Now going to come forward and place that.
Good work, Victor! Good hustle, Vic. Good work out there!
Get ready to send this one back upfield for the Warriors is Braden Page.
From the left side. Little header by Jacob Bland, looking to get it ahead to Schaefer, and does. He hustles to get back to it. Going to try and pass it over. He's setting up for Lopez inside the 18. Lopez, his kick is brought in and saved by Hammond. Point blank save right there, right on the ground.
And Hammond's kick out off of Fernando Trevino. Be a throw-in for the Warriors. Keanu Campbell going to take that, throwing it up ahead in the direction of Gavin Wyrick.
Hey, Brian, look at 16 right there.
Wyrick trying to get to it, and
Now we're back.
picked by Critchfield is blocked by Wyrick.
Yeah, there was a kick there by Robinson that went off of Wyrick, and the ball went to Critchfield, and Critchfield kicked it also off of Wyrick and brought in by Hammond. He's going to send this one away off the head of Kyle Lamb. Is that ball now backed up by England?
Look at his Dylan Brogue, trying to get in the front end. And it does. To Riley Abrams. Surveying the situation with Warner right in front of him, and it's hooked out of bounds. They say last touch by the Warriors. Throwing for Star Valley. Inside the 18, it's Trevino, and clear out by the Warriors. And high kick. Goes in the crossbar and out. The top of the 18 from Nathan England. Goal kick for the Warriors.
Yeah, Braden Page hustling over just to make sure that that wasn't going to go in, but not the case. It remains 1-0. Worland still with that advantage off of the goal by Jacob Schaefer, set up by Gavin Wyrick.
Goes off the head of Connor Warner. Picked up by Kelton Robinson. Gavin Wyrick with it. Trying to get to Jacob Schaefer out of his reach. Schaefer still battling though with 2 defenders as he goes down, and a foul will be called on Star Valley.
Yeah, England there kind of tripped him up a little bit. And now Kyle Lamb surveying the field. He's going to be the one to take this free kick.
Jimmy, find this ball in the air, Jimbo. Let's go.
Good 8, maybe 9 yards away from the midfield stripe. Free kick is going inside the 18 and right off the head.
Back in the 18.
Lopez,
Back in the 6.
his shot goes wide to the left side and out. Had the right idea, but just too far left. So off to the left side, not the right.
Substitution here, George Carmona back into the game. Coming out is Gavin Wyrick. Wyrick had that terrific assist on the goal by Schaefer. And going to take a little breather here.
14.
Goal kick right here will be from Nathan England. Header by Jacob Bland. Over to Lopez. Lopez looking to get it ahead to Carmona, but getting a foot on it is Nathan England. Campbell with it. At the midfield stripe, it goes to Riley Abrams. Backing it up, Aaron Abrams has it. Passing over in the back end is Kelton Robinson. And keeping it in was Fernando Trevino, but kicking out of bounds was Campbell.
And Trevino trying to get that in, but Carmona able to kick it away back to Trevino. And now Carmona able to get that away from him and off the back line. There will be a corner kick for Star Valley. Trevino going to set the ball up and get ready to send this one away.
And the Braves right now have 4 players inside the 18, make that 5, now 6. And it goes right off of Lopez, who clears it off his head. Clears it out off his head. Carmona with it. Has it on the front end. Gonna back it up. To Castro. Worland 1, Star Valley nothing. Under 4 minutes to go. Second half of the Taco John scoreboard for the Energy broadcast. Pass by Jacob Lamb, intercepted and picked off by Robert Smith. Passes goes the other way. Lopez able to track it down. Star Valley player, I believe that was from Nathan England. Goes out of bounds. Looks like it goes out of bounds moving forward, left side. Jacob Schaefer will do a left corner kick. Missed the earlier game. Worland Lady Warriors ended up losing to Star Valley by a score, 3-2 in overtime. Worland now with 5 players inside that 18. Stumbling is back in a header. Oh my! By Star Valley players that almost went in. We've seen that happen before, I'll tell you that. Now, some pushing and shoving going on as Warner bumps into Peyton Dunn, who went down, so Warner will be called for the foul.
And this kick up ahead going to be played by Kyle Lamb over to Jacob Lamb. Connor Warner had it to Brian Castro. Back in the middle of the field to Lamb, who gives it right back to Castro. Now up ahead to Schaefer. Schaefer with a shot. And just a little too high and a little bit off center to the right side was Schaefer's kick.
A little bit too strong right there, but a goal kick right now for Star Valley. Left side. For Ammon. Right off the head of Castro. Setting up for Jacob Schaefer and Critchfield in front of him, though. Clearing it out. It's Kelton Robinson. And looked like it went out of bounds, but no. Mike didn't come up and saving it. It's Fernando Trevino trying to get it inside, and does. Has a guy inside the 18, that being Tad Graham. He had it, lost it. Went to Riley Abrams. Beck was able to get a foot on it. Tried to clear it out, but right back to the Star Valley offense. Battling for position now is Peyton Dunn. Pass goes right to Nathan Wyrick. Another clear out over the head of Cole Critchfield. Critchfield gets it off the left foot of Castro. Warner. They're going to swing it out to Kyle Lamb out of his reach. Be a throw-in. Star Valley. Before that happens, though, a couple of substitutions. Jason Hutchinson back in for the Braves, along with Todd Lanehart.
Great ball, Jimmy. Don't be afraid to shoot there. Good run, Vic. Here we go,
at the 2-minute mark of this first half, it's Worland 1, Star Valley nothing. On the Taco John scoreboard from the Devon Energy broadcast booth. All's thrown in. Robert Smith with it. Taken away by Jacob Schaefer. That's on the back end. Going to back it up over to Jacob Lamb.
Switch it.
Lamb going to move it around, try and get it to Warner, and just does, but Warner trying to get position with Aaron Abrams, passing it over to Castro, but it's taken away by Kelton Robinson. Fernando Trevino with it, moving it around.
Oh, go to the ball.
Goes to Robert Smith. Castro to Lopez. Now to Jacob Schaefer, back to Castro. He's got Carmona on the right wing. And his pass is taken away by Critchfield.
And Critchfield just undercutting that a little bit, just barely able to get it away, otherwise would have been ahead to Carmona. Now Dunn with the throw-in for Star Valley over to England. England back to Dunn, Dunn up this sideline. Has Trevino in front of him, gonna pass it up ahead in the direction of Trevino. Trevino trying to run that ball down. Keanu Campbell gonna get their first, kick it out of bounds for the Worland Warriors.
Goes out of the Trevino, Star Valley. Left side, kick, long kick by Peyton Dunn, saved by Braden Page, his 5th of the day.
And Braden Page coming in there, real solid, strong hands, able to catch that. Go out and get that. It's that kick coming in very fast. Now his clear out. Up ahead, England with it at midfield. Passes it over to Dunn. Dunn playing it off the foot. He's going to back it up. Aaron Abrams with the ball right now.
A long clear out by Kyle Lamb.
And Abrams passing that up in the direction of either Riley Abrams or Jason Hutchinson. And Lamb just going to clear that out, and it's going to trickle out of bounds. And that throw-in contested between Lamb and Hutchinson. And that's going to be the end of the first half. We score 1-0 in favor of the Worland Warriors.
Get back a little bit. Back to action here. His second half is now underway. And Warriors had it and lost it via throw-in by Star Valley. It's Worland 1, Star Valley nothing. Second half has started up. Campbell with it as he kicks it out of bounds near the left corner. As they switch sides. Star Valley going from left to right. Worland going from right to left. Riley Abrams with it. Kick from one side to the other by Carmona, trying to swing it out to Kyle Lamb out of his reach. Tracking it down was Tad Graham. At the top of the 18 was Nathan England. Going to back it up as Lopez has it. And Kyle Lamb. Over to Gavin Wyrick, back to Kyle Lamb, out of Josh. Jacob Schaefer trying to get it ahead to Lopez. Lopez couldn't catch up to it.
Lopez trying to save that ball. Just not quite able to get there. Will be a throw in here for Star Valley. A good pass from Schaefer over to him, off Schaefer's right foot. And this throw in will bounce around a couple of times. Kyle Lamb forces it back up the field for the Warriors. Now Tad Graham has to go in the other way for Star Valley. The foot race is Kyle Lamb, Riley Abrams, and Lamb just going to kick that out of bounds. The throw in here coming from Graham over towards the middle of the field, but Austin Beck going to get a foot on that and send it clear up into the air. Over the goal, out of bounds. Corner kick upcoming for Star Valley. Trevino headed over to take that one.
So from
20!
It'll be from Fernando Trevino. Right now, Star Valley has 4 players inside the 18.
Mark him up!
Now 5. Almost a header right there from Tad Graham off the corner kick. But getting to it is Critchfield. Now a header by Nathan and Wyrick. He's trying to clear out instead. Clear out instead by Lopez. By Robert Smith, though. Gets it in now. Kicked out of bounds.
Step up, Brad! Step up!
By Kyle Lamb. Lopez fighting for position.
Yeah, Lopez kicking that off of Robert Smith out of bounds. And now Lopez here on the throw-in. So it's clear upfield to Schaefer, off the head of Schaefer over Critchfield.
Back it up a bit. Goes over to Nathan England. England with it on the front end. Pass blocked by Carmona. Picked up by Gavin Wyrick. Now Jacob Lamb trying to get it to George Carmona out of his reach. And skips out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Braves.
You got no pressure. You could have turned and go.
So over 3 minutes have gone by in this second half. Worland 1, Star Valley nothing on the Taco John's scoreboard from Devitt Energy broadcast booth. All thrown in, goes off the right foot of Campbell. Another quick throw in by the Braves. Campbell tracks it down and he kicks it out of bounds again. A good 4 or 5 yards away, left corner.
Now Riley Abrams is going to go after that ball and will be excuse me, not Riley Abrams over there. Trying to make out a number. Yeah, Aaron Abrams after it. And that ball kicked high up into the air. Schaefer going up after it, but couldn't play it off ahead. Now has it momentarily stolen away by England, and Schaefer's able to poke that forward. Critchfield going to clear this out. And see what this is about. The refs going over to talk to each other. Looks like it will be a free kick for the Warriors.
Didn't really see much contact right there. Pushing, shoving. So maybe it was just a handball.
Yeah, it could have been a handball, didn't really see, but the result is Nathan Wyrick kicking this downfield. Be played off ahead by Robinson. Now right back to Wyrick, and he has it up ahead in the direction of Lamb. And not able to get to the ball. Trevino comes up with the ball across the midfield for Jackson.
Then they're trying to get around Lamb and also around Warner. Going to back it up a bit. Goes over. Actually to Nathan England. Swung out over the left side to Peyton Dunn. Trying to find a way to get around Campbell, and whoa, whistle was blown right here. I don't know what this is all about, but it's going to be a free kick. Worland Warriors. They're back.
Yeah, not real sure what the call was there.
I didn't see pushing or shoving going on. Nothing.
So Wyrick going to place the ball and line up for another long kick. This one headed in the direction of Schaefer. It's going to go past everybody. So Nathan Wyrick kicks it right to Hammond, and he has the ball right now. Punt this one back towards midfield. Connor Warner trying to spot up on it, gets ahead on it. Back over towards Austin Beck. Austin getting a foot on it. Now over to Lamb.
Now getting a foot on it. Dylan broke. Getting it to Robert Smith. Beck is able to come up with the go over to Schaefer, and play continues. I guess that was whistle. It's whistle Buffalo. Jackson. I believe Jackson is winning that game over Buffalo Bison.
We heard a couple of the Jackson scores. That bench right behind us, very fired up.
Yep.
When the goal went in, but a free kick here for Star Valley.
Peyton Dunn. 8 or 9 yards away. Left wing of the 18. Doubleheader right there. One by Nathan Wyrick and also Jacob Lamb. Wyrick got a foot on it to clear it out. Jacob Lamb is able to get a foot on it. Looked like he deflected it off attack Graham, but she'll say throw in by Star Valley.
Trevino crossing this back over. Will be headed by Kiana Campbell up to Smith. Smith working that forward for Aaron Abrams. Now back to Smith, and Smith kicks it right to Jacob Lamb. Lamb passing that out for Carmona. Carmona working against England, and England steals it from him. England kicking this in direction of the goal. Kyle Lamb going to come up with this ball and clear it out in the direction of Brad Lopez. Ripped a little bit with the wind. Lopez trying to save that from going out, and does momentarily. Now it's going to take a bounce out. That one's really picking up. Graham going to throw this into Smith. He's working against Lamb and Wyrick. Gavin Wyrick, that is. Dino putting a boot to it up, working it up for Graham. Kyle Lamb will pick that ball out of bounds.
They're throwing for Star Valley. Robert Smith will try and get in. He get 7 or 8 yards away from the right foot. Goes off the right foot. Love Beck trying to save it from going out of bounds. Was Kyle Lamb. They were kicking out of bounds. He's moving forward. Be a right corner kick for the Star Valley Braves. Nathan England. Braves have 5 now, make that 6 inside the 18. And goes off a Worland player, and also Star Valley. Ricochets in. Be a goal for Star Valley. And I'm looking to see if they're going to credit that to, and it looks like they're going to give that to Kelton Robinson. A lot of traffic in there. I really thought that went off the shoulder.
It doesn't matter.
To Kelton Robinson. He was tied up at 1.
And Mason Werbelow coming into the game here for the Warriors, replacing George Carmona. Worland players not happy with that goal at all, to say the least. Not that somebody say took Carmona to mark up on Robinson. Carmona did mark up, but lost Robinson. Robinson blows past him and is able to score that goal. Braden Page looked like protesting it. Robinson followed that ball directly into the net. That there was the tangle of bodies there that he couldn't get to the ball. Nonetheless, they are going to count it as a goal. 1-1 is the score.
Let's go.
Foul be called as Jacob Lamb was trying to go across that midfield stripe. That goal coming in the 49th minute. Kyle Lamb getting it inside the 18, and they're going to get it to Brett Lopez, and out of his reach. And out of bounds moving forward to the left. A goal kick right here for Star Valley. Mike Castro back into the contest for Worland, replacing Connor Warner. Nearly 10 minutes have gone by in this second half.
Good tag.
Worland 1, Star Valley 1. Kyle Lamb with it, moving it around. That's picked up by Peyton Dunn. Aaron Abrams. Moves that left side to Peyton Dunn. Dunn with it. Pass it over to Nathan England.
Move it.
Castro trying to find a way to take it away from him, but England goes around him and kick by Nathan England goes way over the crossbar and out.
And that kick by England is way too much power. Coming back into the game for the Warriors, Andrew Lamb, and replace Brad Lopez. As Page sets that ball up, ready for this goal kick here. Also in for Jackson, David Olson returning to the game, and he's going to replace Fernando Trevino. So because of that substitution, they're going to have him redo this kick. Also in is Jason Hutchinson for Tad Graham. So Page resetting the ball. Also from the right corner again, getting ready to send this goal kick away.
Braden Page will do his goal kick from the left side. Goes off the foot of Kyle Lamb and a header by Jason Hutchinson.
Good look.
Peyton Dunn with it. Campbell trying to clear it back out to the front. Nathan England gets to it though.
Good drop, good.
David Olson. Going to back it up over to Robert Smith. They get inside the 18, and he did.
Let's go.
Coming up to get it. Braden Page before Peyton Dunn had a chance to try and punch it in. Long clear out by Braden Page.
And Critchfield playing that a little bit, but Jacob Lamb going to come up with the loose ball. Now has that taken away by Smith, does Lamb. Riley Abrams with the ball now, swinging it over to Olson in the center of the field. Olson getting that over to England. England driving forward. And Austin Beck going to put a stop to that, clearing this out. The under the foot of Dylan Brogue, as he has to go back for it. Schaefer closing fast, trying to get that, not able to. And Kyle Lamb jumping and kicking that one back forward for the Warriors. It's going to go right to Kelton Robinson.
Now over the back. Lamb trying to get it to. Jacob Lamb trying to get it to Andrew Lamb, but it's taken away by the Star Valley defense. Jacob Lamb gets it back though. There's 3 defenders around him though. He's got to find someone. And finds Castro and Schaefer also battling for it. Poking away, and with it now is Nathan England, and now it's poked away. Gavin Wyrick. Castro back with it. Right side, looking to set it up for Schaefer, but broken up. Kicked out of bounds. Right side, moving forward. The right corner kick for the Warriors.
Let's go.
Worland 1, Star Valley 1. Just over 26 minutes to go in the second half of the Taco John's scoreboard from the Devon Energy broadcast booth. The corner kick by Schaefer. From Lamb. Jacob Lamb, who knocks it in off his right foot for the goal. right past Guild Ammon. The Warriors are back on top. In the 54th minute, up 2-1, and it looked like that was originally supposed to be intended for Nathan Wyrick, but went over his head, and Jacob Lamb in the right place at the right time. Able to get it in and past Guild Ammon. Warriors back on top.
And Nathan Wyrick, easily the tallest player on this team for the Warriors. Oftentimes they try to get it up to him for a header, or at least an attempt there, and that time going over his head. Jacob Lamb putting the foot to it though, scoring the goal. And Overcast, not even taking any time to celebrate that. Telling his boys, focus, focus, focus from the sidelines. Wants to make sure they maintain this lead, and if the score changes at all, that it's them building it, not the game being tied up again. This ball up ahead to Jacob Lamb, playing off ahead. And now Schaefer tracking down a loose ball, kicks it.
Wow, saved by Guild Ammon, and closing in on him was Andrew Lamb, and almost got to it before Ammon was going to bring it in. That's the long clear out. Goes off the head of Riley Abrams. Kyle Lamb. Give it to Andrew Lamb. Kicking off of foot of Jason Hutchinson. Rolling goes off of Hutchinson as it goes out of bounds. Warriors on top 2-1 over Star Valley. So for 24 minutes to go, second half on the Taco John scoreboard from the Devon Energy broadcast booth. Throw in from Kyle Lamb inside at 18. Tracking it down, trying to do a clear out is Fernando Trevino, and going to pass it over instead to Riley Abrams. Trying to get it to Hutchinson, out of his reach, be a throw in. Kyle Lamb, out of Andrew Lamb.
Austin Beck kicking that ball up into the air. Keanu Campbell trying to track it down. And instead, catches a Star Valley player.
Yeah, that'd be Peyton Dunn.
Stay on the ground, the other kid jump.
His shoulder in Dunn's leg. Flips him head over heels to the field. They're going to call Dunn for that. Free kick for the Warriors. Nathan Wire going to send this on its way in the direction of Mason Werbelow. Mason not able to get there. Robert Smith has it, passes it right to Lamb, and as I say that, takes it right back from Lamb. Up ahead to David Olson. Olson swinging it out in the direction of Riley Abrams. Andrew Lamb going to escort that ball right out of bounds. And it'll be a throw-in for the Warriors. Lamb cleans the ball up off the field.
Getting it in will be Kyle Lamb as it goes right off the foot of Trevino and out the Warrior bench. More substitutions. George Carmona back into the contest for Worland. While Cameron Walker is checking in. Star Valley, senior midfielder, wearing number 12.
So Carmona in for Mason Werbelow. Kyle Lamb with this throw in, looking to get it to Schaefer. Not able to, as that's just kicked right back out of bounds by Brogue. This time he gets it into Andrew Lamb. Lamb trying to save that from going out of bounds and gives it away to Hutchinson. Hutchinson up to Trevino. Trevino brings this up to midfield. Gavin Wyrick missing with the header. Finally goes over to Keanu Campbell, who forces it back up to Carmona. Carmona working that right sideline against Cameron Walker. Ball goes out of bounds off Walker. A throw-in incoming from Keanu Campbell. In the direction of Carmona, off the head of Cole Critchfield, right back to Campbell. Now Campbell going to pass it over to Castro, and Castro trying to back it up to Wyrick. Will be intercepted by Abrams.
Taken away by Castro. That midfield strike. Jacob Lamb trying to pass it over. Taken away by Jason Hutchinson. He's able to get it to David Olson. Castro gets it back. He's going to back it up. Over to Campbell. By Jacob Schaefer. Castro trying to pass it over. Taken away by Kelton Robinson. Worland to 2. Star Valley 1. Almost at the midway point of this second half of the Taco John scoreboard. With the Devon Energy broadcast booth. Trevino with it, trying to go around. Andrew Lamb. Back it up. Into David Olson. Towards that left side, coming up with it, Cameron Walker. Kicking it way out of bounds. Got foot on it, but I believe it was a Worland player.
Coming in into the game now for Jackson. We can see the last name Nelson from the jersey, but they've clearly used athletic tape to turn that from a 3 into a 31. So we do not have his first name, but Nelson out there now, 4-Star Valley replacing Riley Abrams.
Go, Black, come on now!
They'll throw in for the Warriors. On the back end. Before that happens, though, Brett Lopez checking back in for the Warriors.
For Andrew Lamb and Connor Warner also coming in for Brian Castro. So Warner and Lopez back into the game for the Warriors.
With a running throw in by Campbell and a header goes out of bounds. Goes off the head of Kelton Robinson. Another header by a Star Valley player. Gavin Wyrick is able to catch up with it. He kicks it out of bounds. Moving forward, it'll be a goal kick for Star Valley.
Yeah, just to the right side of the goal there was Gavin Wyrick. Trying to get that one in, not able to. So a goal kick awaiting will be taken by Trevino. Andrew Lamb over here on the sidelines with a bag of ice on his head.
It is getting pretty well.
Either trying to battle the heat or a header gone wrong. Maybe why he subbed out. That goal kick going off the head of Kyle Lamb. Backed up to Keanu Campbell, and his kick really just kind of stifled there by Aaron Abrams. Out of bounds off of Abrams. And Keanu Campbell throwing this up ahead for Carmona. Not going to get there.
Back end is Kelton Robinson. They were to the front end trying to get past Connor Warner, loses control of it. We'll say last touch by Connor Warner. Be a throw in for Star Valley, and another substitution right now for the Braves. He's back into the contest. Is Nathan England as he replaces Fernando Trevino.
At the end of that
The throw in for the Braves, and it's going to trickle out of bounds. That was intended. Cameron Walker. Thrown. Kelton Robinson.
Yeah, goal kick from the Warriors. Page going to set this one up, and Overcast yelling to Keanu Campbell to just let that one roll out of bounds. Campbell closed in on that near the boundary. And now this kick away from Page. Campbell trying to track it down would be a header by Aaron Abrams. Page coming out and making
Great save.
A sliding save there as Nelson closing in on that ball, along with Nathan Wyrick.
Let's go.
Page with 7 saves unofficially.
Go to the bounce right there.
Long kick by Page that goes off the right foot. Castro. Kyle Lamb over to Castro, and his kick is brought in by Gildan. They'll clear it back out. Star Valley.
Lots of good passes there from the Warriors, coming from like Kyle Lamb, who's one of them getting that ball up ahead to Carmona. And now Hutchinson with the ball, getting it over to Smith, and Gavin Wyrick going to intercept that pass just before it reaches Smith, bringing this ball forward, and to cross it over for Schaefer off the right foot of Schaefer, brought in by Ammon Gill. Warner kicking that ball right up into the air, trying to save it from going out of bounds. Not going to be able to. The throw in here goes quick to Aaron Abrams, now over to David Olson. And clear up front now, Jason Hutchinson. Kyle Lamb going to kick that out right at the corner.
It'll be a throw in for Star Valley.
Corner kick coming here.
No, it went forward.
There's number two, Gav. Number 10, number 10.
I guess they are going to call that a throw in. Robert Smith throwing that in right to the corner of the goal. Header by Austin Beck. Now over to Smith, and he's going to cross this back again into the middle. Played off ahead by Warner. And they're going to call a foul there.
Warner went down on that play. So it was up over Star Valley 2-1. Just over 16 minutes. Broadcast booth. By Kyle Lamb. It's a long one, and it's going to trickle past Cole Critchfield. Jacob Schaefer has a beat on it. He goes down and saving it from going into the goal. It's Kelton Robinson. And this skips out of bounds near the right corner. No foul call.
Behind empty net there is Hammond came out trying to get that. Schaefer just trying to pop the ball up over the top of him and was able to do that, but Kelton Robinson kicking it out before it could go in. Throwing from Campbell for Carmona. Carmona, Critchfield, and both down there competing for that. It'll be a corner kick off of Critchfield out of bounds, so Jacob Schaefer headed over to that corner to take this corner kick.
Warriors showing something right here on their end of the field. High corner kick goes from right corner all the way towards the left is Lamb, kicks it out of bounds. Left side moving forward, be a goal kick, Star Valley.
Yeah, Lamb trying to save that, not going to be able to. And that corner kick just a little too high, as you said, going over everybody's head to the other side of the goal.
Worland 2, Star Valley 1. While we have a moment, we'll take this time out. AM 1340 KWOR.
didn't chug over real quick?
Worland 1, Wisconsin.
Cameron! Cameron! I want it! He put him right on the spot. We're standing behind, guys. Got it. Come on, let's go! It's emergency, Black, let's go!
13 yards. Oh. One more.
Hey! Watch! Ref! Watch him grabbing the keeper! They pulled him down last time! Watch it! Watch it!
Who was it? 68 minutes.
Might be headed down.
Hey, go, come on! Let's go, Black, come on, want another one!
And we're back here at the soccer field at Worland High School as we missed a goal, but it wasn't from Worland, it was from Star Valley. It's Nathan England leaving a knock one in from the right wing of the 18, right, Clint?
Yeah, there was a corner kick, and Nathan England, the one doing the honors of that, of course, kicked it off the post of the goal, came right back to him, was able to dribble around Kyle Lamb and snuck it in to the left corner of the goal, just past Braden Page. Tie up the score at 2-2 here. And there, Fernando Trevino sliding in and taking down Connor Warner hard. That'll definitely be a penalty. But with just under 12 minutes left in this match, the score is tied at 2-2.
Wow. Tide has turned a little bit. We may see another overtime match. You never know.
Yeah, certainly looks like we may be headed there. There's a good chance. Connor Warner going to come off the field right now after that rough play. Gavin Wyrick coming back on. Kyle Lamb taking this free kick, sending it forward up in the direction of Jacob Schaefer. Now Andrew Lamb trying to track that down for the Warriors. And Lamb takes a tumble down to the field too. Yeah, there's nothing there. It'll be a strong Star Valley.
One more.
Goes past the right foot of Peyton Dunn. Fighting for it now is Andrew Lamb. For Castro. Jacob Lamb now with it. Passing it over to Kyle Lamb. Back to Jacob Lamb. Trying to split through two defenders and does. Got a beat on to Lopez. Back over to Jacob Lamb, left side. Gonna back it up though to Kyle Lamb.
Now Lopez playing that off the heel back to Lamb. And now Kyle Lamb crossing that over to Brian Castro. Castro up, intended for Schaefer, and Schaefer, like he didn't expect that one coming to him. Critchfield able to clear that out for Star Valley. Now to Gavin Wyrick, right at the midfield line. He's going to send that over on this near side here, the left side of the field, to Kyle Lamb. Over to Brad Lopez. Lopez puts it right through the legs of the defender.
Pushing going on inside, but no foul called as Kyle Lamb goes down inside the 18.
Yeah, Kyle Lamb and Jacob Schaefer both down there. Got pieces of that ball, neither of them able to get a good look at it, and then Lamb actually down to the field.
Come on,
No call
Black,
from the
let's
ref
go.
there.
Play our half.
Here's will be a throw in right here. Outside from the Warriors, 15 yards away.
And even if you got the
right
ball
corner.
first, you took the player out.
Campbell. He gets it back off. Header from a Star Valley player. Top of the 18. He eludes Jacob Lamb. He gets it back though. His kick is blocked. Robert Smith. Lopez. Gonna get to Jacob Lamb again, but too strong inside the 18. It's cleared out by Cole Critchfield. Nathan Wyrick gets a foot on it. Castro battling and battling on that front end, and he goes down. Pushing and shoving going on between him and Aaron Abrams.
Push up together.
Goes out of bounds. Peyton Dunn trying to do a throw in here, but before that happens, substitutions right now for Star Valley.
Yeah, Fernando Trevino and Riley Abrams both coming back into the game for David Olson and also number 31 Nelson. Of course, we talked about them altering that jersey with the athletic tape, so we do not have him on a varsity roster. Must be a player who floats between JV and varsity is Nelson, but getting some action here today. Fortunately, we did not know his first name.
Ball's thrown into Riley Abrams.
Subbing opportunity.
Jacob Lamb had it, lost it. Ball goes in and kicked over. I don't know who got a foot on that. Brain Page. They were bringing this in. Page will clear it back out. They're high, clear out, trying to get it to Lopez, but a header by Dylan Brogue. Now a header by Kyle Lamb. Lopez trying to get to it. But in front of him is Dylan Brogue, who kicks it out of bounds.
Let's go. Come on.
Worland 2, Star Valley 2. 8 minutes to go. Second half of the Taco John's scoreboard from the Devon Energy broadcast booth.
George Carmona and Connor Warner back into the game for Brad Lopez and Andrew Lamb. Kyle Lamb with this ball currently ready to throw it in. And he's going to, in the middle, kind of over in the direction of Jacob Lamb, but Lamb didn't really look like he was going after that ball. And now Gavin Wyrick clears that over to Connor Warner, bringing it up. Warner has it over to Schaefer. Schaefer in the middle of 4 Star Valley players. Going to have that taken away from him is Schaefer.
And is it going to go out? No. Saving it from going out of bounds, moving forward. It's Cole Critchfield. Braves have it back on their back end, trying to move it forward, and they do. Riley Abrams with it.
Nice, Ronnie. There we go.
Trying to weave his way through. Now swings it out over to Robert Smith.
Sorry, my bad.
And Trevino going to back that up to Brogue. And Brogue's kick going to go off the head of Gavin Wyrick. And now Wyrick blocks Riley Abrams' kick.
Kicked out of bounds. Smith will throw it in. Approaching the 6-minute mark of this second half.
Smith's kick off the head of Nathan Wyrick. So he just crossed that over. Tad Graham also going up for that. Wyrick much taller, able to get to that ball. And Smith here on a throw-in again, over the head of Abrams. Riley Abrams, that is. Now to Aaron Abrams. Abrams crosses it over for Trevino, and his kick is partially blocked by Brian Castro. Jacob Lamb with it now. clears that ball out all the way across midfield. Critchfield trying to run that down. Schaefer and Brogue following behind him. Critchfield going to be able to clear this again off the head of Gavin Wyrick now, and Jacob Lamb has the ball momentarily taken away by England. England starting this back the other way. Played off ahead by Austin Beck. Off the chest of Smith. And Smith kicks it right into the back of Gavin Wyrick's legs, and now Trevino going to kick that and blast that all the way out onto the street, and that one's going to keep bouncing.
At least a block. Maybe two. The kids going all the way across the street to get it. Put a new ball out there. Braden Page do a goal kick from the left side. Just going over the head of Gavin Wyrick. Off the right foot. Now headed by Tad Graham. Abby Abrams, and it's cleared back out by the Warrior defense, not cleared back out by the Star Valley defense. Kelton Robinson getting something on it. Braden Page now. Take it back out.
Yeah, Page looking to roll that ball on the ground and play quickly, but nobody there looking as Kyle Lamb and Austin Beck both had their backs turned to him. He's going to punt this one away in the direction up of Brian Castro and Connor Warner. Neither of them able to control it. Now Schaefer trying to run that down. It's going to be off Critchfield. The corner coming up here for the Warriors. Of course, Schaefer going to take this. His last one, he had just sailed clear over everybody. The one before that, of course, Jacob Lamb able to knock it in for one of the Warriors' goals.
Warriors now with 6 guys inside the 18. Kick by Schaefer, a header by Nathan Wyrick, and it goes over the crossbar and out. Had the right idea, but just had too much on it.
Now Wyrick up there able to get it, but not able to get on top of the ball and redirect it back down. That ball just headed nowhere but upward and over the top of the goal. A goal kick here for Star Valley.
Field Ammon will do the honors inside of the goal. Off of Castro. So Kelton Robinson brings it back up. Moving forward for Star Valley. Riley Abrams with it. Swings it out over to Peyton Dunn. His kick is wide. And it'll trickle out. Be a goal kick for the Warriors. Almost 3 minutes to go in the second half. It's Worland 2, Star Valley 2. The Taco John scoreboard for the Devon Energy broadcast booth. Brett Lopez checks back in. Wow, George Carmona was sick. Here's the goal kick by Braden Page. It's a long one. Off the left foot of Nathan England. Star Valley still with it on their front end. Kyle Lamb trying to switch it up. Now header by Connor Warner, looking to get it ahead to Schaefer. Back over to Connor Warner. To Castro. Schaefer battling for position. Now looking to get it ahead to Warner. Has it right side of the 18, and it's brought in by Field Ammon.
Now Warner trying to cross that back over. Brian Castro is right there to clean it up. But Ammon there to get it for Star Valley. This ball going to go over the leg. And Austin Beck and Nathan Wyrick clearing that out.
Oh, it's blocked by Beck. What a play by Beck inside the 18. Kicked out of bounds by Kyle Lamb.
Right there, Braden Page coming out to try to get that. Instead, Nathan Wyrick kicked it away from him, allowing Abrams to go after the ball while Page was scrambling to go back to the net. Austin Beck also there, and when Tad Graham tried to punch it in, Beck just blocked it.
Ball thrown in. Braves have it inside the 18, blocked by Gavin Wyrick, brought in by Braden Page. It's his 10th save of the day. At the 2-minute mark of this second half, it's Worland 2, Star Valley 2, the Taco John scoreboard. Devon Energy broadcast booth. You're listening to AM 1340 KWOR in Worland. Here's that 3 o'clock hour. Jacob Lamb trying to pass it over to Lopez. And third back out by the Star Valley defense. And falling down is Nathan England. Gets right back up, though. Over to Fernando Trevino, and gets it inside that 18 and sliding in to get to it before Tad Graham has a chance to try and kick it towards the goal. It's Braden Page.
That Braden Page came sliding for that ball, And right after that, Tad Graham jumped over him, and Austin Beck kind of slid through the middle of both of those two. All three headed for a collision course for that ball. Gavin Wyrick now trying to get this ball to Jacob Lamb. Lamb has it taken away by Smith. Up ahead to Aaron Abrams. Abrams going to back it up a little bit. And now England going to put a boot to this, trying to get it ahead to Tad Graham. Will be off the knee of Kyle Lamb. Now Fernando Trevino with that ball, and he's going to send it towards the goal. Wide right.
Star Valley, they've had their chances here in the last couple minutes. Warriors just barely able to fend them off right now.
We have reached that 2-minute mark, and the score's still tied at 2. Braden Page here with the goal kick coming up.
For it to be a long one, and off the head of Gavin Wyrick, and also Nathan England moving forward. Connor Warner pushing it towards the right corner, and it will go out of bounds. Well, no, basically it'll die, but it's like out of bounds anyway, moving forward on the right side. Actually, no, they're going to say went out of bounds right end. So a throw-in for the Warriors, and this throw-in goes off the Star Valley player, and Campbell will try and do it again.
And this time throwing it towards the middle of the field in the direction of Brian Castro. Unable to get there and cleared out by Trevino. Gavin Wyrick coming up with that loose ball. And to send it over to Kyle Lamb. Kyle Lamb back to Wyrick. Wyrick still with it ahead to Jacob Lamb. Now Jacob going to launch a kick off towards the goal. That one also just a little wide.
Warriors trying to make one final push right there. And
Hey, we got this
that
break.
offensive possession, and we'll see what happens here in this goal kick. From Star Valley from Nathan England. Still at the 2-minute mark of the second half. Worland 2, Star Valley 2. The Taco John scoreboard from the Devon Energy broadcast booth. England's kick bounces once off of Jacob Lamb.
Good job.
Midfield's tried to Gavin Wyrick.
Nice.
Lamb gets it back. This time on the back end is Riley Abrams is back. Kicks it back out. Cole Critchfield. Not clear out by Campbell. To Schaefer. Schaefer's got Mason Whirplow on the left wing, but he's got two defenders, one on each side. Hassling him. It's taken away by Star Valley. The right side to Tad Graham. Backed up by Aaron Abrams. To Fernando Trevino. Swinging out to Nathan England. Going to back it up to Trevino. Back over to England. And whistle blows a couple times. And that is the end of the second half with the score. Braves have it moving forward. Nathan England going to swing it out left side over to Peyton Dunn. Trying to get it around George Carmona and does. Swings it out over to Aaron Abrams. Now swinging it out towards the top of the 18 and cleared back out and kicked out of bounds. Warrior defense.
Yeah, it looked like the Warriors might be in trouble there for a second. Gavin Wyrick able to find the ball and clear it out of there momentarily, relieving some of that pressure. This throw-in going to go right past Aaron Abrams, and Braden Page coming up with that before Peyton Dunn could find the ball. Another save for Page there, coming out and making sure he was the first one to the ball. High, clear out here, lots of arc. Comes down around George Carmona.
Bicycle kick right there. Able to get it to Robert Smith. Now, Nathan England had it for a second, lost it. Now clear out by Cole Critchfield. Left side to Peyton Dunn. Dunn saves it from going out of bounds, looking for someone. We're looking to get around Jacob Lamb. Instead decides to kick it himself, and it's a little wide to the right side and out.
Yeah, Dunn working down there against Keanu Campbell, and just finding a little bit of breathing room from him, decides to kick it towards the goal. And as you said, just going wide across the face there.
One official who is doing this game today, former Worland Warrior, Zach Lemke. I know played at least 1 or 2 years soccer at Northwest College. Actually, he's a great player. Warrior squad that helped him get to the 3A State Cup Championship in Sheridan about 3 years ago.
Yeah, Zach Lemke reffing here, and in addition, not reffing this game, but reffing the matches behind us between Jackson and Buffalo, where Patrick Hunter and Bryce Overcast, both of them also former Worland Warriors soccer standouts, and both of them on the soccer team at Northwest College in Powell this year.
Ball kicked back out by the Warriors as Warner gets to it, goes down on the play, and about 8, maybe 9 yards away from the midfield stripe to the front end. Warriors.
And Wyrick going to let this one go. Will be off the head of the Star Valley defender trying to make out a number there. I believe that was Dylan Brogue. Now all the way up out to Kyle Lamb. Lamb trying to cross this back across the field for George Carmona. Carmona gets to it for a second. Now Cole Critchfield going to play this out off the head of Peyton Dunn. Trevino with the ball right now. Kicking it behind him to Aaron Abrams. Very fancy footwork there, and Abrams pass intercepted by Kiana Campbell. Abrams gets it back. Nathan Wyrick trying to clear this out, is going to kick it off of Abrams. And I think that might be offside.
Offsides, yeah, I believe so. Nathan Wyrick will do a free kick on the back end for the Warriors.
Sends it up to George Carmona. Carmona backing it up to Connor Warner. Warner now up ahead to Carmona again. Carmona trying to split through 2 defenders, not able to. That ball is taken away by Kelton Robinson. Now done with the ball again. And going to be out of bounds off of Connor Warner. Andrew Lamb coming back into the game for Brad Lopez. Let's try another throw in here coming for Star Valley. Now they're going to say for Worland.
Yeah, they must have rolled out before. Hey, Robbie, 5.
So throw in for the Warriors, approaching the 5-minute mark of this first session. Overtime. Worland 2, Star Valley 2. The Taco John scoreboard. The Devon Energy broadcast booth. Carmona, though, setting it up for Schaefer. It's broken up, though. Cleared out by Dylan Brogue. However, whistle has been blown. And
scored a couple of goals here for the Warriors this year. And it went Schaefer Carmona. Carmona trying to cross that back to him. Schaefer not able to get to it. The free kick here taken by Nathan England. Played off a shoulder by Carmona. Connor Warner with that ball now. Trying to get it over to Gavin Wyrick. It's going to be over to Jacob Lamb. Jacob Lamb over to Andrew Lamb. Andrew Lamb crossing it back into the middle of the field. Connor Warner and Jacob Schaefer both there, passing it up ahead to Carmona. And Carmona goes down. We'll say he's got tripped up by Kelton Robinson. The ref's not agreeing with it. Trevino clearing this ball up across midfield. Aaron Abrams with it, and Connor Warner going to kick this out of bounds. Peyton Dunn with the throw in here for Star Valley.
goes past Connor Warner, Gavin Wyrick. He's got it now. Going to move it around to Kyle Lamb. Jacob Schaefer trying to get it ahead to Andrew Lamb, who tracks it down. However, right in front of him was Dylan Brogue, who knocks it out of bounds.
Yeah, and Andrew Lamb really having the track.
Warriors. 4 minutes to go. First OT session. Worland 2, Star Valley 2. Lamb with it, left side. Gets tripped up on, well, out near the left corner. They're going to say a foul will be called on Star Valley. They'll say it will be on Robert.
Yeah, Jacob Lamb, one of the team captains.
Yep.
And that goes farther than just a badge on his sleeve. That kick from Schaefer goes off the head of Nathan Wyrick, trying to get it back. And now Gavin Wyrick crosses it, and nobody there. Schaefer exactly is the matter. And him kind of showing it looks like it might be a problem with his ankle. Connor Warner with a header off that goal kick and trying to chase down the ball, not able to.
Look at him. Coach, back to your box.
Off the back. Swings over two. Gavin Wyrick with a free kick back in from the Warriors.
With them and their slide tackles.
Kyle Lamb looking to go inside to Andrew Lamb, a header, and Gil Aaron gets the save.
It's your job to see some of this stuff. You're getting paid to do that.
And one of the refs here in deep discussion with Coach Overcast, directly relating to Jacob Lamb leaving this field here. As you know, we talked about Jacob Lamb definitely a captain for the Warriors, and you never want somebody like that to leave the field for you if you can help it. Jacob Lamb not very often subbed out of the game, and not going to be on the field right now as a result of that injury. Overcast, clearly not happy.
No, not at all. Really upset. Schaefer trying to kick it ahead to Andrew Lamb out of his reach. Hammond is going to throw it out. Nathan England with it.
We're in the 2-minute mark for this first 10-minute period. Keanu Campbell clearing that up, and Cole Critchfield going to send it back. Gavin Wyrick coming up with that and passing forward for Keller Rogers. Rogers and Kelton Robinson going after that. Robinson going to kick it out of bounds. Keanu Campbell coming down to take this throw-in for the Warriors.
Campbell will throw it in a good 10 yards or so away from the right corner. Ahead. Fernando Trevino goes out, so Campbell will try it again.
In the box, in the box, in the box.
Inside the 18, past the right foot. Jacob Schaefer, and attempt to clear out by Tad Graham. Not very strong, but one of his teammates is able to pick him up, that being Dylan Broggs. He clears it out, but Beck is able to get to it. Try to get a beat on it, but losses went out of bounds. Another quick throw in for Star Valley. Now the Abrams, that is, with it.
There's a handball.
Yeah, handball.
Send it long, long in the middle. Long in the middle.
Clears it
Number
up
20.
in the direction of Tad Graham, and Graham kicked it up into his own hand. And that's going to be the end of this first 10-minute.
And we're back to action here. Second OT session just underway. Darren Nettle, Glenn Anderson. Warriors clear it out. They're back in towards the front. With it is Cole Critchfield. And he kicks it out of bounds. On the right corner.
Ball's in the middle.
Throwing it in will be Campbell from Worland. And it goes off the head and also the shoulder of Andrew Lamb. Tried to smack it through a couple defenders, but couldn't do so. Castro had it, lost it. Now another clear out. Aaron Abrams kicks it high and short. Beck with it. Short clear out to Kyle Lamb. And Kyle Lamb's pass goes right to Robert Smith. Smith looking to set it up, but instead Beck is able to get to it. Kick back over and kick out. Goes out of bounds. Nathan Wyrick.
And Nathan Wyrick clearing that out as the Star Valley Braves were driving down in there. They had about a 2-on-2 situation with Wyrick and Beck defending against Tad Graham and Riley Abrams.
Long kick and just brought in and saved by Braden Page from, gosh, at least 20, maybe 30 yards away. Fernando Trevino.
Yeah, Trevino with a hard kick. And Page first bats it down and then able to bring it in. And his kick off the head of Andrew Lamb, now off the foot of Brian Castro. Jacob Schaefer with the ball currently. He's going to send that up towards the goal. That's going to be a little bit too wide to the left side.
Both teams getting some shots.
Already about as many shots on goal here in this second 10-minute half as we did in the first.
A goal kick for Guild Ammon. Right side of the goal. High kick goes off the chest of Connor Warner. Trying to do a clear out was Dylan Brogue. Wasn't able to do so. Went off of Castro. Now Schaefer with it at the midfield stripe. Taken away though, so he was trying to pass it back. Riley Abrams is able to get to it. Filling that back end is Nathan England, battling for position with Castro. And backed up, and Gavin Wyrick will now clear it out. Connor Warner trying to catch up to it, even though Dylan Brogue had a beat on it. Just decided to kick it out of bounds. Kyle Lamb will get it in. Over to Connor Warner, and goes past his right foot, trying to get it back as he's fighting to get to it with Tad Graham, and goes out of bounds. Dylan Brogue involved in that as well.
And they're going to say that off of Warner. Tad Graham just going to back this kick, or this throw-in up to Fernando
Trevino.
Excuse me.
Castro trying to get it to Jacob Lamb. Taken away by Trevino. Going to go inside the 18 and does to Peyton Dunn. Dunn has it near the left corner. And right through the legs of Campbell. Never seen that happen in soccer before. Backed up to Nathan England. England trying to split through two defenders. Lamb getting a foot on it for a second, but with it now is Trevino, long kick, and just bringing in his Braden Page, and goes off his chest as well.
Yeah, Page there. Not finishing that ball clean, but keeping it out of the goal as the score remains knotted 2-2.
High kick off the head of Dylan Brogue, and skips out of bounds. The grandstands to our right on the other side.
And George Carmona back into the game for Andrew Lamb for the Warriors. So he's going to head over to the far right sideline, and Jacob Schaefer coming back towards the middle more. Keanu Campbell going to try to get this thrown into Carmona. It overshoots him a little bit and also goes to the left some from where Carmona was.
Towards that right corner, trying to bring it back out, and his pass taken away and cleared out by Trevino. Getting ahead on it is Campbell, but it goes behind him and out of bounds to his right. Worland 2, Star Valley 2, almost 5 minutes to go in the second overtime session of the Taco John's scoreboard from the Devon Energy broadcast booth. Peyton Dunn with it, backs it up to Robert Smith, and player goes down as that pass was taking place, that being Peyton Dunn. Foul be called, free kick. Star Valley, a good 5 yards or so away from the 18 on the left.
Gavin Wyrick putting him down there, and the Warriors are going to have a four-man wall. That's Lamb, Wyrick, Carmona, and Castro. Goalie Braden Page setting them up, and now they're going to back up here a little bit. Now they're going to break their wall entirely.
Long kick that goes over the crossbar, way over the crossbar, and now hits one of the buses.
That taken by Robert Smith. Now into the game for the first time today, Morgan Dowling, and coming off again is going to be Jacob Lamb. And it looks like he is limping again, so able to return to the game, but certainly not over whatever happened. And it really looked like an ankle injury from what he was indicating to overpass when he came over to the sideline.
That kick out goes off of Tad Graham, so throw it for the Warriors. From Kyle Lamb. Now trying to get it ahead to Connor Warner. Warner has a beat on it. He split through two defenders. His shot on goes wide to the right side.
Yeah, Warner trying to put that into the top right corner and just not able to. Pulling his hair back in frustration a little bit. Really trying to squeeze that into the tiniest corner, making sure that Ammon wouldn't be able to get to it. Instead ends up overshooting it. That's going to go out of bounds. A goal kick here for Star Valley. There's about 3 minutes, 20 seconds left.
I think what hurt him there is the ball was so high. You know, it was tough to get a good angle and shot going forward. That's why I went to the right side. Back in, Trevino with it towards the front. Star Valley, it goes off the foot. Kyle Lamb, Trevino gets it back towards that right corner. It's inside. Oh, and there's a guy in there. As Braden Page goes down. And making out who the goal is. Yeah, it's going to be Peyton Dunn. And that goal's going to come in the 98th minute. Wow. Star Valley 3, Worland 2.
Andrew Lamb going to sub in for Keanu Campbell here. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left.
There's quite a bit of traffic there. It seemed like Braden Page was focusing on the left side, and then the ball went to the other side, to his right.
The ball comes into the opposite side, and the Warriors urging Gavin Wyrick to force the ball upfield. He does just that. Carmona now battling for that ball with Cole Critchfield. It's cleared out by a Star Valley defender.
Big kids to the middle. Big kids to the middle.
Now Dunn gets it past Wyrick, but Andrew Lamb is going to get this forward, played off chest by Tad Graham. Graham up into the middle of the field. Riley Abrams. Kyle Lamb comes flying in to try to get that ball and is able to get it now. And now he's going to push.
Yeah, Kyle.
There's going to be a yellow card on Lamb. He's going to have to leave the field. Robert Smith asking Kyle Lamb what exactly that was. And so definitely getting chippy, not just from one team, but from both sides. And Kiana Campbell, I believe, really coming.
Big push right here, big push.
One of the officials talking with Coach Overcast about what happened in the contest for Star Valley's. We're at the 2-minute mark of this second overtime session. It's Star Valley 3, Worland 2. The Taco John scoreboard from the Divin Energy broadcast booth. Kick out right near the midfield stripe from Beck. Trying to track it down and kicking it out of bounds. Getting a foot on it. It's George Carmona.
Yeah, Carmona battling hard to try to get to that. Critchfield shielding the ball with his body. He knew it was going to go out of bounds and result in a throw-in for the Star Valley Braves, and Carmona just barely able to get to it and get a foot on it, and goes out of bounds. Throw-in upcoming from Trevino. That'll be off the head of Brian Castro, back out of bounds. So another throw-in upcoming for Star Valley.
If the score holds up, it'd be a tough way for the Warriors to lose, I'll tell you. Played so hard the whole game, both teams played hard. I mean,
Worland really just played such a good game, though. As we talked about, they always play hard.
Nathan Wyrick kicks it out of bounds from the back end for the Warriors, although come off a Star Valley player. Warriors.
Andrew Lamb going to throw that in off the head of Nathan England. Now Trevino trying to get to that, and Castro trying to get to the ball. They're going to say he commits a penalty against Nelson. 31 was in there for Star Valley. And about got tripped up by Brian Castro.
So free kick on the back end for the Braves from Fernando Trevino. Gonna be more like a pass than a kick. Over to Gavin Wyrick, now to Connor Warner. He's trying to set it up for Morgan Dowling, but cleared way back out.
Gonna send that.
Yeah.
Booming the other way. Andrew Lamb, they're getting ready to throw this ball in. Throw it up ahead for Carmona.
Yep.
And that's going to be the game. William Boyle's ball 3-2.